Alright guys, so we are back to some polynomial stuff. This may look different, but you've done it. Simply put, 4x squared minus y to the fourth squared. That's the problem we're looking at. We've done problems like this. That's the same as 4x squared minus y to the fourth times, remember this is a number times itself, that exponent up here. So it's times 4x squared minus y to the fourth, and then we start doing our distribution. Remember, polynomials are kind of like distribution gone crazy when they're multiplying like this. First things first, 4x squared times 4x squared. That's 16x to the fourth. Just remember, same base, add the exponents. Then I go 4x squared times negative y to the fourth. So it's a negative, positive times a negative. 4 times my coefficient over here of 1. That's going to be a 4. X squared times y to the fourth. Well, that's just x squared y to the fourth. Negative y to the fourth. Don't forget that negative is part of that term. Times 4x squared. Well, we just did this. So minus 4x squared y to the fourth. And last but not least, negative y to the fourth times negative y to the fourth. Well, negative times negative is a positive. Y to the fourth times y to the fourth is going to be a y to the eighth. We collect our like terms where possible, and then we're done. So 16x to the fourth. Because there's nothing else with an x to the fourth. They're just all done. This x squared y to the fourth, there's two terms with x squared y to the fourth. So negative 4x squared y to the fourth plus negative 4x squared y to the fourth, that's a negative 8x squared y to the fourth. And then we have that y to the eighth at the very end, plus y to the eighth. I think the largest difficulty with this problem, for me, and some of you others as well, will simply be typing it into Delta Math correctly. Please remember, if you look at your keyboard, the number 6, when you hit Shift, because like when you look at the 6 key, here's the 6, and there's that little When you hit Shift, you're making that symbol. This symbol is a pretty universal math symbol, meaning make it to the power of. So I'm going to write 16x. I'm going to press Shift 6, and you see how all of a sudden my thing jumped, and now I'm typing an exponent. I'm going to write 4, because it's an exponent. I'm going to tap the right arrow. See how my cursor shifted down? I'll show you again. Cursor's next to the 4. Anything I type will show up next to the 4. I don't want that. Tap the right arrow. I'm down. Now I can write minus 8x, shift number 6, making that exponent now. 2, tap the right arrow. Y, shift 6, 4. So that's minus 8x squared, y to the fourth, plus y, shift 6, 8. Okay, unless I mess something up, this is the answer. And yep, there we go. Wow, Delta Math makes it look really complicated in here. But it's not too different from what I did. It's something we've done several times. Like, honestly, you guys should just be looking at this and going, oh, that thing. That looked awful. But it's not so bad. And guys, we're going to do this same thing here. So, 2x squared plus y squared. That's a y, not an x, I swear. Exponent of 2. Okay, we all know that the problem is really, you could even ignore this exponent, and you could write a 2x squared plus y squared, because that's this times itself. Well, 2x squared times 2x squared, 2 times 2 is 4. X squared times x squared is x to the fourth, plus, well, 2x squared times y squared. Coefficient here is 1, so our coefficient's 2 and 1 multiplied to give it 2. Then there's x squared and y squared, because they don't combine. Then we move over to the second part of that first polynomial. Y squared multiplied by 2x squared. Well, I just did that. So I am not even trying hard here. And then I'm going to go y squared times y squared. That will be y to the 4th. Collect my like terms, that are these two guys here. Here, I'll even change colors real quick. Both of these guys are like. So I'm going to wind up with 4x to the 4th plus 2x squared y squared plus 2x squared y squared is 4x squared y squared plus y to the 4th. Just what we've done a million times. Does it look bigger and scarier? Yeah. It's pretending. It's like this math problem, because we already know how to do polynomials where we're multiplying them and we've dealt with that. It's kind of like suddenly you've just gotten out of a bad horror movie and now you're seeing a 5-year-old with a Halloween mask. You're kind of like, that might have been frightening at first, but you're adorable. I know how to deal with you. Don't stress it, guys. You can handle this. So, 4x. Now here's the tricky part. Remember to hit the shift 6s wherever you need to make those exponents, and then tap the right arrow to get out of that exponent. Plus 4x squared y squared plus y to the 4th. What do I think is going to get most of us wrong here? When we goof up and accidentally put too many things in an exponent or something. Submit that answer. Yes, great, we got it right. We know how to do this, guys. Now I can keep mashing new problem. Same idea. Same idea. Same idea. Same idea. Honestly, this is just a different way of doing something we've done. And it's not bad. It's pretty easy. Or maybe not easy, but we've seen it. We've seen worse. So take a deep breath. Make sure you got it. Remember, email, Google Voice, tutoring on Wednesdays. From now to the end of the year, you're good. You got this. So be well. I'll catch you guys in the next video.